Oh, hello, hello. How is everybody? Welcome on in. It's Tuesday. Tuesday. Not Wednesday. Wednesday, I won't be sleeping. Again. They're talking about this. As you guys can see by the name of the thing, yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about. Sitting here, talking rumors, talking trades, talking NFL news, talking NFL deadline. That's coming up. Talking about the Arron Rodgers thing. If you guys didn't know, hang on, where's my share button here? Please click there. Come here, silly. Okay, news. Yeah. Okay. Jets sign ex-Packer wide receiver Arron Rodgers to a 4-year, $44 million deal. No word on Arron Rodgers yet. But let me come back up in here to the main studio. They haven't decided yet because Arron Rodgers hasn't told either ESPN or any of them if he's gonna go with the Packers, the Jets, or retire. What the? Okay, I didn't need to know that. Them notification bells. What is your manager? Oh, that's that thing. What else? Hey, let me find out any more info. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Um, I don't need to. Falcons. We signed O-lineman Caleb Gray to a 3-year, $35 million contract. Let me just hear what they're saying on.
Right here. They're great, but Tony, Giannis,
Point at the center going, you people.
You people, Giannis dribbled in front of Trey Lyles. He provoked him. Come on now. You can do that if you want.
The agony. On somebody else's home court while you're winning, you dribble near someone and they go crazy.
Yeah.
Let's take a break. Coming up, how should the Celtics feel about falling to the lonely Rockets?
and we'll both be smart.
Yeah, yeah. Now, back to the entertainment segment of the day. Now, oh, let me show you. Here. Here is the latest news. Garofalo to the Jets, Allen and Lazar working to finalize 4-year, $44 million contract. That was on March 14th, which is today. Jets signed ex-Pack. Let me start that over again. Jets signed ex-Packers wide receiver, 4-year, $44 million deal. Now, how many of you in here think Rodgers and Lazar should stay with the Packers? At least Lazar should have. Because let me go to let me pull up his contract deal. According to the New York Jets, they signed him for a 4-year, $44 million contract. Here is that. 4-year, $44 million, pending on the cap hit. Here it is, the percentage per G1 release 2023 dead cap 0. Oh, he hasn't played any. He'll be released a free agent in 2027. All right. So it's 4-year. And he was an undrafted free agent by the Jets. Now, let me kind of go off camera here for a second. Here are all the active contracts. Let me find one besides Patrick Mahomes. And let me go back up to the top here. Here's one. Okay. Patrick Mahomes, first round, 10th overall pick. 6 years in the league, contract 10 years, $45 million. $10 million sign-on bonus. 45 average million dollar average salary. $63 million guaranteed at signing. Total guaranteed is $1,441 million, and a free agent in 2032. Yeah. And let me just show you Arron Rodgers. Here is Arron Rodgers' current contract. 3-year, $150 mil, $40 million sign-on bonus. $50 million at average salary. Guaranteed at signing is $101 million at signing, and $150 total guaranteed. Free agent in 2025. It's only 2023 now. Potential out in 2024. 2-year, $101 million. At dead cap, which is $24.4 million. Yeah. Here is the cap tracker to keep up to date. Green Bay is number 10. Okay. They are number 56. Signing. No, 56. Average age 26.07. Cap space 21 million. Chicago Bears is number 1. Tampa is last at negative $176 million. Yeah. Which, if I click on that, I can bring up all again. Here is Arron Rodgers. 11,665,000,000 base salary. Sign on is 12 mil. Roster bonus. Optional bonus is 14 million. And restrict bonus is 285 million. Dead cap is for him is 99.7. Cap hit is 31,600,000. Now let me go down here to Mason Crosby. Or another QB. Oh, these are all the draft picks too. first round pick number 15. Base salary for it is $7,500. Sign-on bonus is $2 million. Yeah. Here is Jordan Love. He's had 3 years in the league, all 3 years with the Packers. He's this one is a fully guaranteed. Yo, compared to 44 million 4 year, 12,383,000, and he'll be a free agent at 2025. I'll put this in the chat. Yeah. Now, yeah, $6,566,000 signing bonus. Average salary $3 million, and then gross at signing is $12,383,000. And then if I click this back button here, and then go to who is because if I click on 2024, I shouldn't have done anything. Because if I go back a year, I shouldn't have affected. Yeah. Because he got a 1-year deal. No, 4-year, $11 million, free agent in 2023. And then, who else? Here's the 2023 all contracts. Base is $77,261,000 and some odd change. Sign-on bonus is $57 million and some dollars. Roster bonus is $10 million for $2 and some change. Workout bonus is $473 million. And then restricted bonus is $22,905. And then that all comes out to total cap hit, which is for all contracts is $191 million. Or cap space with top 51, $21,565. This year, it is $224 million grand total. So let me stop this share quickly. Open an Excel spreadsheet. Open a Word. Or not. Yeah, folks.
Patrick, are you going to jump in the shower?
I will show you guys this tomorrow. Actually, once I get done with. What was it?
Yeah.
And Okay. I was just off the camera and off mute and mute. Okay, Shady, thank you for letting me know. Yes. There. And then, as you guys can see by these numbers, as of right now, these two numbers.
The Packers, he goes the way. What do you make of this with Rodgers?
He's looking for 15 million plus on that list. And in terms of the Rodgers, he provided New York with
his checklist, getting all these guys. The Suns last night. Why, I think the Warriors are rounding into.
I'll get back to this screen here in a second. We got breaking news coming from Arron Rodgers.
Football world. We wait on four-time MVP Arron Rodgers to make a decision on his football future. Our NFL reporter, the intrepid Diana Rossini, just tweeted, Arron Rodgers has provided the New York Jets with a wish list of free agents he would like them to target and acquire per sources. It includes Randall Cobb, Arron Rodgers.
ESPN says source tweeted Arron Rodgers provided the New York Jets with a wish list of free agents he would like them to target and acquire per sources. And it includes Randall Cobb and Allen Lazar and some others. Yeah. Allen Lazar, Mercedes Lewis, and Coburn Foot B Jr. Yeah. Let's listen in.
OBJ.
OBJ. So I went to ESPN executives and I said, for me to come on the show, I demanded a list of wide receivers that I would have to come on the show with. And Calvin Johnson was one of them.
That's a good one to demand. This is one of for me, one of the members of the holy trinity of all-time receivers with Jerry Rice and Randy Moss.
That is damn news good.
So that is Hall of Famer Megatron, Calvin Johnson. But
Yeah.
Diane, let me start with you. What is going
Let's listen into the reaction.
The Jets, is his signing with them contingent upon them with this checklist, getting all these guys?
Well, I will bet you that Arron Rodgers will add him to that list. But Calvin, I know you're enjoying life now and trying this TV thing. So it's so good to see you and have you here on the show with us today. But here in New York, man, it is the biggest story in the NFL. What is the state of the New York Jets and Arron Rodgers? And we have received no official word that he has told the Green Bay Packers that he would like to be traded, he would like to no longer be playing in Green Bay, and he'd like to go to New York. So we don't have any of that official as of yet. But we are seeing some of the tea leaves here, right? You're seeing a lot of these players that are in discussions with the New York Jets. And the reason why these players are having conversations with the New York Jets has everything to do with Arron Rodgers. He provided New York with a list of guys that he would let them
Decision is
I was told this is
on
nothing that has
future
to happen
of coming soon from
to
him.
go to New York and be their quarterback. But these are players.
But we
who
haven't
like to
received
have
wood
around
yet.
him as he would maybe potentially start his career as a New York Jet.
Cross, what's the latest on Rodgers' decision timeline?
Yeah, you'd have to get Arron Rodgers on the show to get a real answer to that question.
Yeah.
Anybody? Really
No
knows.
shit,
The
Sherlock.
Packers are waiting. The Packers are waiting. They've discussed trade parameters. They've discussed what needs to be done with his contract if they're going to move. But he's the one that gets to make this whole thing move, right? So once he says go, then I think everything else swings into action. In terms of these receivers, the Jets people I'm talking to insist that Allen Lazard was in their plan. Like Nathaniel Hackett loves him. He's a good receiver. He's a butt kicker in the run game. Like he's everything they want him to be. Randall Cobb would obviously be coming as a result of Arron Rodgers coming, but Lazard, while that could be a potential benefit, I think he's somebody the Jets
only one problem.
So they're working on it. They're waiting on it. Obviously, the Jets have let Jimmy Garoppolo go to the Raiders and Derek Carr to the Saints, and other quarterbacks move around without making much of a play for them because they're all in on Arron Rodgers. It's just a matter of when.
Diana?
Yeah, so you see this list: Randall Cobb, Allen Lazard, Mercedes Lewis, and now Odell Beckham Jr. Guys, I can tell you there are more players on that list. And in terms of the market for Odell Beckham,
More players?
that are interested, right? So we saw a slew of scouts and coaches connected with different teams, attend his workout in Arizona this past Friday, and by most accounts, they thought he looked really good. Obviously, all eyes on him as he's coming off that ACL injury, and a couple scouts I spoke to said he looked really good. So the asking price, that's kind of the problem I'm hearing around the league right now. He's
Problem.
$15 million,
It is the
so
problem.
around $20 million actually, even for a 1-year deal at least to get this thing going. So as of right now, I don't see any teams going all in for Odell at that price. Of course, that could change any minute here, but I it's a board, Aaron Rodgers wish list board for the New York Jets.
All right, look, Odell getting money, but I hear you, I see you. But I gotta say, Arron Rodgers goes into the darkness, right? He's not going to hear retire. What he's going to hear is take the $60 million, right? Of course he's going to play. You were still really good. 1,200 plus yards, 9 touchdowns.
Only one flop.
Games at the age of 30. You didn't take a darkness retreat. You didn't keep everyone guessing. You simply walked away. What do you make of this with Rodgers?
He's second guessing whether he wants to play. It sounds like that's the only thing. I feel like you got to be all in. So I think going into this off season, as long as he shows that he's all in, as long as he shows up during the off season, get that chemistry going with the team, it won't be a big concern.
Mike T, you've been in the Jets building for this very type of situation, so eerily similar. Brett Favre flirting with leaving for a couple years. No, stay, Brett. Finally, they said, you know what? We had it. Goodbye, right? Same exact thing with Rodgers. Same franchise. The Packers, he goes to the same franchise, or so it seems. The Jets, what is going on in the Jets front office right now? You would know better than anyone from experience.
Yeah, and there are a lot of similarities, guys. The biggest difference was we had a good quarterback at the time, Chad Pennington. He wasn't great, but he was really good. The Jets don't have an option right now. And my biggest concern for them, guys, is that they lose Mike White to the Dolphins. They lose Jimmy G to the Raiders. They lose Derek Carr to the Saints. Every day that something goes by, I get more and more concerned. And, Calvin, I'd be curious, as a former player, like, when you have to talk a teammate into playing, like, isn't that a concern? Like, is he going to be all in? Because playing in New York isn't always easy.
Yeah, for sure. You got to do, like I said earlier, you have to be all in. And you have to have that conversation with the guy as far as is he all in? Is he ready to go? That should be a major concern. That should raise some flags.
Dude, what about bringing him into the building? His teammates do seem to like him. I don't know if they love him or they at least project that the way Joe Burrow or Jalen Hurts or Patrick Mahomes teammates seem to love those dudes, right? But I work with Keyshawn on KJM in the morning on ESPN Radio. You were on the show earlier today, and Key a lot of times we played with 17 different quarterbacks, most of them not very
17 fucking quarterbacks.
And say,
Oh,
it's beautiful. So does the fact that this Arron Rodgers guy throw handoffs from the receiver's point of view, does that outweigh all the circus that comes with it?
100%. Like I said, all I want to see is that he's there during the off season. That we don't have this circus because he has to be ready. I mean, we have a small window, I assume, with his age and where he's at. I don't know how long he wants to play, but you have a small window, so you got.
come on in if you're watching the Pete McDivitt show.
It's it seems to me Rodgers usually has a lot of leverage in these situations. At this moment, the Jets also have leverage. What are his options? He ain't walking away from those $60 million. That's always a fantasy. The Packers don't want him back, so it seems, right? No one, everyone else, the jobs are filled. It's not Jets or bust. It's Jets.
But Max, I would have agreed with you a week ago, but that's my biggest problem with this. When they went out to see him, I would have hired
Yeah.
a virtual physician. I would have done a physical in Malibu. I would have gotten the contract done. I would have agreed with Green Bay on the trade papers and said, hey, Aaron, Saturday, 4 o'clock, you're either in or you're out. And I don't care about his proclivities. I need an answer because, Max, the Jets have no leverage.
Yeah. Well, neither side apparently has any left. They're going to be together. Diana, excellent stuff. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to break this news on this just in. The exodus from the Eagles defense, meantime, began with the defensive tackle, Jason, joining the 49ers on a 4-year deal. The former Pro Bowler posted a career-high 11 sacks last season. That safety Marcus Epps moved on to the Raiders. No Eagles defender played more snaps during Sibley's run to the Super Bowl than the...
Now, I want to point out something here. That in 2010, well, let me go here and then go back to hang on. Let me just hang on, let me put you the is going to be on the Packers are going to be on. Arron Rodgers is going to be on the nope, the Pat McCaffrey show Wednesday. Trade to the Jets. And this happened to be in the 2010 when Brett Favre held the Packers in thing. Is he going to retire? Is he not going to retire? But yeah. And then now it's coming down to the same thing again. We have Jordan Love as his backup, who, pending the outcome, looks like he will be the starter for the Green Bay Packers. And speaking of Jordan Love, I'm going to bring him up now. I'm going to read you he is 24 years old from Bakersfield, California. He's 6'4", 219. He went to Liberty Bakersfield College, Utah State. First round, 26th pick. He's second all-team MWC in 2018, New Mexico MVP. He has 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. With Utah State, he had 9 touchdowns in 17 and 18, none in 19, and then he came into the pros. And then you can see what he did in his 3 years with he's 0-1 in his career. 50, and then he didn't play his first year. Against the Chiefs, Love completed 19 of 34 passes, 190, and 1 interception. In his first NFL touchdown, a 20-yard pass to Alan Lazar during a 13-7 loss. In that season, in 21, he has 2 touchdowns. Last season, he had 1. 0 interceptions. He has 3 fumbles, 1 lost, but he recovered them all. Yeah. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. I mean, yeah. I'm trying to say. Buzz. Good news. says Jordan Love. Let me just make sure it's up. So if Arron Rodgers does not come back, hang on, I got it.
The elevation, right? Anything in between is kind of a wash, I think. Megatron, you played against Rodgers multiple times this season for your whole career, same division. Howard, what do you think about the fit of Rodgers in New York City?
Well, I guess that's a big piece of it, like you just said. You see the Super Bowl or bust. But I think with Rodgers, he's that kind of player that once in a generation that will be good wherever he lands at. He's that kind of talent. So if he goes to New York, it is unfortunate that it is Super Bowl or bust. But that's the situation that he's put himself in. But it seems like he's trying to do his due diligence and potentially make sure some of those key players or assets are there before he finishes his assignment.
Not just the New York of it all, but he's following. Not only does he follow Brett Favre, the legend in Green Bay, gets to one less Super Bowl, but wins the same number. Then he follows Favre to the next team where Favre had some success, if not for an injury, right? Like, Roz, that's a lot. How do you think he's going to mesh with the New York media, Rodgers?
Oh, I don't think that'll be an issue. I mean, honestly, I don't know that there's more people covering the Jets on a daily basis than there are covering the Packers. And the media that covers the Packers takes it pretty seriously. I mean, I've sat in those press conferences. Arron Rodgers does not get softball, puffball questions in those press conferences. So, now I think that's a little overblown. And the way NFL media access is now anyway, it's not a major imposition really for anyone. So, yeah, I don't think that's the issue. I think you talk about can he deliver a Super Bowl for the Jets, which hasn't happened in over 50 years. And that would make him a legend here. And it would be his second Super Bowl, his second team. That's a Peyton Manning kind of thing to do. So that puts him in that kind of company if he's able to accomplish it.
But the New York media, you try to float that pseudo-intellectual, pseudo-science type stuff around here. Ain't no one going for it. This just in. Adam Schefter reports that the Giants are trading a third-round pick for the Raiders' Pro Bowl tight end, Darren Waller, per sources. Mike, I love this. What do you think?
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
To be the.
That's a big move right there, too. I'm trying to get up to 20 subscribers. Let me recheck my thing here. Analytics. Go here. But yeah, how are you guys liking it so far? I'll be right back in 30 seconds. All right, I'm back. Yeah, Jordan Love. Go back. Let me start this statement over again. Go Pack, go. If you're a Packer fan, welcome in. If not, welcome in too. Let me welcome in some new friends we got. I think we got them. Welcome in, Shady. Welcome back. Welcome back, Patrick. Built 15. Yeah, go back, go.
Oregon is the #1 seed. They will take on UC Irvine on Wednesday.
National Invitational Tournament going on.
Currently going on ESPN2. What's up, everybody? John Stripp alongside my partner, Fran Fraschilla, get set for the tip here inside the Colt Center here in Madison, Wisconsin. Bradley Braves, what a season. Regular season champs in the Missouri Valley Conference, but they lost the championship game. Automatic bid against Drake. They're going to look towards their nickname, Big Bass.
Good player, young man from the Netherlands, who is first team on Missouri Valley. He's not Rick Smits, the greatest player ever come out of that country, but he's a really solid inside-out player.
And it's going to be a couple of big names feature in the open. Tyler Wall, go-to guy from Wisconsin.
Yeah, he's a guy I would describe as a power wing. He's built like a wing, but he plays both inside and out. Toughness, injured midway through the season, just starting to get that mojo back.
Missouri Valley Coach of the Year, Ryan Wardle, in his 8th season as the head coach. He played here. When he played at Marquette, he was an active player.
He was not welcome here. I mean, put it that way. When he came in with the Golden Eagles, that's for sure.
Head coach for the Wisconsin Badgers, great guard in his 8th season as the head coach. So many close games came down to the wire. A couple of buckets. This team could get different.
Oh, there's no question about it. And this guy's been Coach of the Year in the Big Ten twice in the last 4 years. If you see Brian Wardle, that's a great guard. A man who worked for Bo Ryan for many years, got the job, and has done really, really well. As I mentioned, 2 Big Ten Coach of the Years in the last 4 seasons.
Wisconsin, the 2 seed, on their home floor to come out wearing the whole white. The Bradley Braves, the road team will come out wearing the red. Getting set to tip things up here at the Colt Center at Wisconsin. That's one that's
Here at the Colt Center. Only one basketball right now. Hey, good. Inside for 2.
He's the Missouri Valley Conference 6th man of the year. Getting a start tonight.
Great pass by Connor Hickman, who's now playing point guard tonight.
That's the point. Dumps it off. Oh, dunks it and missed it. 3-2 you score.
There's a lot of pick and rolls you see from this Bradley team.
Ha! Mike Mast. Foul.
Players from the Netherlands. Alabama Leon's great pass. International flavor for Bradley.
Very much so. Yep. Ryan Wardle told us when he got the job, he needed to go somewhere to get players. Those 2 guys are essentially all conference types. This is an offense, John, they call it the swing. It's a little bit of a flex, a little bit of
3 ball, no good. Watch Green Bay talk, Wisconsin talk. So basically, if you live in the state of Wisconsin, it's nothing but Wisconsin. That's my point I'm trying to get across to you guys. But if you live in the state of Wisconsin, Wisconsin is the #2 seed. Nice. Deuce.
Kevin McHale right there. Take it to the middle. Spin. Use the backboard. Nicely done.
Wisconsin, an early 5-2 start. Good D there by the freshman.
Hey, take a look, John. When you go back and play some pickup ball, I want you to watch this post operation here by Crow. Watch him
On Wisconsin.
close to the rim. He recognized that Mass is going to cut off the middle of the turn.
Come on in if you do. Say hello. No wood yet on the Packers, Jets yet. Let me see if I got any fast forward. Oh yeah, I got some fast forward. 11-6.
Trying to find some kind of an offensive flow. Slow start with Braves. Driving with the left and he gets the runner to go.
Yeah, nice job.
Oh, the TV timeout.
By the end of this video, approximately 5 pets will have run away. Even dogs with an invisible fence or GPS collar can often escape. Fortunately, there is Halo, the safest wireless fence ever created. Go here to find out why. HaloCollar.com.
To all the Chevy Silverado owners out there, the adventurers, and the doers, thank you for making Chevy Silverado the #1 best-selling retail full-size pickup. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus no payments for 90 days.
I have it here somewhere.
And get $1,000 cash.
Just gotta find it again. Should take me straight there.
Karen's instructions for my Gatsby.
What a stupid.
Chicken. Mel likes dressing up to go out. He has more outfit than his daddy. Henry loves to lick.
He loves people.
He likes hair dryers blowing on his face. Every Friday they get an ice cream party. Sounds good.
Ice cream oh shit.
This is why I can't ask my friends to do this.
To make an area boot requires like people. Artisan, craftsmanship.
That's nuts.
It's not a trend. It's just how things are done here. With stitching or tooling or putting studs in by hand. Maybe it could be done by machine, but these boots have a lot of character. They're made by people who know what they're doing and are really good at it. The guys that shape them.
I'm just looking at the stuff that you guys can't look at. Stuff for the owner can only. Yeah. We have 4 likes on the board. Well, that's good. Off to a good damn start.
Basics that last a lifetime. Inspired by our Southern California roots.
4 people.
Basics is here to elevate your style.
Wow.
In true premium
4
fashion.
views.
Make the switch to premium basics today and level up your look.
2 people. Oh, I know who 2 people. Where I hated it.
Attacks against Asian American kids to the islanders are on the rise.
My simple solution to the problem was remove people from the scene and help them feel safer. In terms of hate crimes, I think there is so much more to be done.
What?
We really need to come together and
I was waiting for you to get out. Yeah.
Yay, MVP candidate. Nobody talks to me about MVP. Nobody. That's right. As you can see, Megatron agreed with my receiver list. We'll see if you're as wise. I can't just hear.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Here's tier 3. Tatum, Lillard, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's tier 2. Giannis, and I would put him second. Jokic third. And in tier 1 right now, the guy who deserves the MVP is Joel Embiid. Not only are his numbers as good as anybody's, right? He's a better defensive player than Jokic. Obviously, you can do whatever you want with defensive box plus. I would ridiculous. But obviously, everyone agrees he's a way better defensive player than Jokic. He's just as good an offensive player. You want to say Jokic's a little better, whatever. Head-to-head against Jokic. I don't see the argument against Embiid from Jokic. I think Giannis has the best argument against Embiid. Go ahead.
I mean, look, I can't argue with the list. I think you can put the top 3 guys in any order. That's why this whole debate about MVP has gotten so fractured and frankly toxic at times, because there's not really a bad argument against any of them. So people are just
Oh, well, folks, that's about it. I'll be back tomorrow with another probably live stream. If something breaks, I definitely bring it to you. We'll post it on the community page. But on that, peace, folks.